What's up, guys? Welcome to 12M Hustle. How are you guys doing today? What's going on? So, I'm going to do things a little bit different now. Instead of going live stream trading, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a pre-market analysis of what I'll be looking at for the day. I didn't have really too much people watching my live streams, so I've just decided just to do this every morning, get my game plan out, 10, 15 minutes before the market opens, and then just go with the flow. Seems to work better. So we'll be doing this every day. Every day I trade, I'll go ahead and drop a pre-market game plan. So let's get into it. So here we go, guys. So we have the NQ right over here, right? These were a couple trades I took yesterday. This is on micros, and then I took my better trades were on the NQ. Some trades I had here, pretty amazing trades I had. I took some shorts off the open. So what are we looking for analysis for today? So we had a huge drop yesterday, right? We have our previous day high levels right over here. We have our previous day low. Now, yesterday we had our Asia high, Asia low. Once we broke down, we had a nice flush. The rest of the day, I wasn't a part of this. We pretty much gave back this Monday move gap up that we had to all-time new highs. So this is what ended up happening. I played that as well. So now today is Wednesday. So what are we going to do today? So we're in between this zone, right? So let's drop our levels, right? Asia high. We're going to do London high, and then we are going to do London low. So this is where we're at, but we're pretty much stuck in between previous day high or previous day low. So the market's going to go two places. It's either going to come and tap back down the previous day low and hold and build a support down here and keep climbing up, or it's going to continue to shoot up to previous day high. So on NQ, what I'm looking for is off the open. What I want to see is I want to see a push up to London. I want to see it come back down, hold, right, and then continue the push. So I am in the long bias. This is my thesis right now. So this is kind of what I want to do. Show you guys. So I'm thinking here, all right. I'm thinking there, and then I'm thinking we pretty much shoot up here. So I'm thinking we drop, we hold London low, and then we continue up to at least previous day high. Okay. That's one. That's for the bull. That's the bull case, right? The second case of that can be the opposite, right? So we could be saying, okay, so we think that's what's going to happen. The next thesis could be we drop here, right? Change colors for you guys so you guys can see it. There you go. We drop down here, we bounce, and then we continue the trend down. We continue the trend down. So you have your bull case and you have your short bias trade. So it's either we go sideways and then we pop up, or we drop down, we hold in between this level, and then we finally give the flush back down the previous day low. Now this is for the NQ, right? Now let's see if we have any news for today. So we have new home sales in 41 minutes. Just keep that in mind. 41 minutes, we have new home sales. That's going to be at 7 o'clock, right? So new home sales, 7 o'clock. Keep that in mind. That's coming through. So if you're in a position at 7, just know that if you're trading your live broker, your personal broker, just know that you have to have your margins in place. So I do know you, instead of having, the regular requirements of one micro, $50, it goes up to $100 or $150. So just make sure you understand that, okay, when you're trading news. So I just want to make sure you know that. Make sure you're aware of that, okay? All right. Let's switch over to our next asset. Actually, one more thing. So if you're trading oil, by the way, we do have news coming out in oil at 7:30. So we have 7 o'clock new home sales coming out. It's going to be pretty interesting. That can move the market pretty well because it's a 3-star event. And then later today, it looks like we don't have anything else. 5-year auction, and then the Fed speak at 13:10. But that's going to be aftermarket. So nothing major there on news today. So we do have one red folder event basically at 7 a.m. Just know that we have that coming up. Okay. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Appreciate that. Anyways, so we got that. Now let's drop into ES. Make sure I do this for you. Okay, so ES is basically, I don't trade the ES, but I do look at it when I'm trading. ES, we're basically in the same thesis. We had that huge drop yesterday, right? Gave back the whole move, huge drop. ES was much cleaner off the open, huge drop, and then we're basically at what NQ is doing is we're in the zone, right? So we need to figure out what they wants to do. We need to just be prepared for what it decides to do, right? So here we go. Same thing, same idea, same concept. I think we drop here, right? We hold in the zone, and then for the bull case, we continue up. That's the bull case, right? Overall, this is a 15-minute chart, by the way. This is the bull thesis, right? Because overall, if you zoom out, you are higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. You're still continuing to make higher lows. We're having these drops, but they're getting bought back up. But today's an interesting day. It could be the day that things change. So you just have to be on your toes, right? So just want to be on your toes. Know that anything can change. Next thesis, like I said, is we go here, we pop. Of course, we're gonna pop, right? We pop here. Let's just, you guys can see the difference. Boom. We pop, and then we kind of swiggle back down. Now, if we do pop down here, our next levels are going. What are we looking at? We break previous day low. It should flush down to 66.87 or previous of 66.70, right? So that's what we're looking on the ES. Now, on my people on the YM, I do trade the YM once in a while. I do like the YM. I traded it yesterday. Great gap out. Great gap up we had. I did not take the short side of this. I just took the big pop because we had a nice setup. We broke out of Asia high. We broke out of London high. Boom, boom. Took it. Long, cover, long. Took one short, and that was it. Should have held that short for that bottom drop, but I didn't. Oh, well. So now YM is even tighter than ES and NQ. As you can tell, it's in this zone here. So we're setting up. I actually like the YM a little bit better than NQ. We're setting up for either a hold, right? We're either going to hold 46.615, and we're going to continue to pop, or we're going to break this levels here and drop. But this is really looking like support. So I'm really liking us to hold here. Like really liking that. And then to break out here. I'm loving this idea on YM is we hold the support, right? You got a lot of buyers here, long and holding here. 622, so about 8 minutes out before market, holding this, and then if we break previous day low, then I am looking for a shot back down into 46.36. So same game plan, okay. And then we have last one that I look at is CO oil. I don't trade gold, so I don't look at gold. So here is oil. I tried to get this long. This was the idea behind yesterday, but I got impatient of holding. Just oil moves so slow, so I might not trade oil today. But if I do, as you can tell, you are doing. What are you doing, right? Lower highs, right? You're coming out of this downtrend trajectory that we're having here, right? So you are coming out of this. You're finally breaking out. You're coming out of a bearish trajectory overall, and now you're coming back up. So I would only be looking for longs on oil because oil tends to trend very well. It's just the way it works. So I would be looking for a drop into Asia high, London area, and then a continuation for a nice long pick. This would be your perfect entrance, right? But if you couldn't get this, you could do a buy here at the previous day high when you get that dip, and then hold that. That'd be your long thesis, right? Now, same thing. If you are looking at the short side, right, you're looking for a drop. On the short side, you want to see drop, pop, right? You always want to see a pop. So you can get into this pop, risking this high, right? That'd be the plan. And then a continuation drop back down, looking for a 61.97 level. So that's pretty much it. That's the game plan for today. We're about 5 minutes out before the open, but that's what I'm going to be continue to be doing for you guys. I'm going to come on here, do a nice little 10-15 minutes morning cap of pre-market game plan, and then just trade on my own, just because I was doing the lives but nobody was really watching them. So I was like, in case no one's really interested, that's fine. So I'll just do pre-market analysis for you guys. So I hope that helps out. And then one more thing I just want you guys to know, this is what we have overall going on. Overall, you do want to keep in mind that everything is green right now. So you never want to go against the trend. So just keep that in mind. Everything is green. Everything is positive. Bitcoin's up 2%. Everything's slightly positive, but we are positive for the day. So Bitcoin is up. And actually, I'll look at Bitcoin just for you, my Bitcoin people real quick. So before the market opens, same thesis. We're looks like it's in a big downtrend down, right? Correct. So it looks like it's a big downtrend, and it basically now deciding it builds support right here in this 112 area, 112K. Now it's deciding to break out. So if you're Bitcoining, you're probably going long, and your Bitcoin tends to move really quick. Your stops are probably down here at 1K. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the pre-market analysis. I'll be doing this every day I come into trade, just to make it easier for everybody just to come tag along before you jump on and start trading. Have a game plan. Helps me out, helps you guys out, helps everybody out. So hope you guys appreciate this. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Peace.